Hi, I'm Jamie Costello. A man convicted of killing a 70-year-old is going to spend decades in prison. A judge sentenced Keon Gray to 75 years on Friday after a jury convicted him in the death of Taylor Hayes back in August.
I think that it was due to the collaboration with my office. I have the most talented prosecutors in the country, Charles Blomquist and Matt Pillion, who work with Baltimore Police Department to ensure that the individual that was responsible for the heinous murder of a 7-year-old is no longer walking the streets of Baltimore.
In 2018, Gray fired into the car that Hayes was in after arguing with the driver, Darnell Holmes. One bullet went right through the trunk and hit Hayes in the back. She died at the hospital almost 2 weeks later. Well, we now have details about the funeral arrangements for Congressman Elijah Cummings. Here's what we know. A viewing will be held next Friday morning at New Psalmist Baptist Church, where Cummings was a member for decades. It will start at 8 o'clock with a funeral service, followed by at 10 o'clock. Now, according to the March Funeral homepage, the family is asking that in lieu of flowers, donations be made to the Elijah Cummings Youth Program. Cummings passed away early Thursday at Gilchrist Hospice Care following a long illness. He served in the House of Representatives for 23 years and was the chairman of the Oversight and Reform Committee. And his colleagues remembered him as a mentor, a champion, and also a dear friend. Baltimore's ban on styrofoam food containers starts on Saturday. City leaders approved the measure back in April. Restaurants and other food establishments can't use disposable food containers. That includes cups, plates, and takeaway boxes. Any business that disobeys the new law faces a fine starting at $200. This is an effort to prevent styrofoam waste from impacting our environment. And the power of social media campaign to raise money for Barks exploded in 24 hours and drew international attention. Armed with a team of 7 artists, the group launched a campaign on Facebook. In exchange for a $15 donation, those artists would create drawings of the owner's pets. Well, the folks at Barks had limited expectations, but that all changed in a hurry.
People just love their pets so much. They wanted to be a part of this, and perhaps we all needed a laugh here in Maryland and needed a smile, and that's really what it brought. I mean, that's what kept it going so viral.
The campaign is on hold for now because they're getting ready for Barktoberfest next week, but the group's biggest fundraiser of the year, and then pet portraits may start back up again in November.
We're going to see a mixed bags of things this weekend. We're going to start out with very cool temperatures on our Saturday and turning out to a very wet day on Sunday. So a frost advisory is up for Saturday morning. Temperatures falling on into the lower 30s. By the time we get to the afternoon, though, quickly warming up as high pressure slides on into place. That's going to then steer our winds out of the south as we'll be on the backside of that system. Temperatures are going to go seasonal for a Saturday afternoon, and then once we get into Sunday, those southerly winds are going to pick up moisture to our south. Look at this. Tropical storm Nestor getting ready to impact Florida. Tampa could see a storm surge of around 3 feet. They're also anticipating up to 4 inches of rain, although northern half of Florida all the way through the Carolinas could see isolated amounts of 6 inches of rain, and that rain, it is coming to Baltimore by the time we get to Sunday. Your futurecast Saturday, it is clear, it is beautiful, it is seasonal for you. When we start out Sunday as early as 7 a.m., this model indicating a little bit of showers. I think we'll see fog to start things off for your early Sunday morning, and then noticing the rain coming down by the time we get to 8 a.m. So plenty of kids still have soccer games out there. Hopefully they can move those indoors or maybe do it a little bit earlier, maybe on Saturday as opposed to Sunday. Light rain starting out into Baltimore, turning a little bit moderate. You can see that steady, darker shade of green coming on through. And look at how expansive it is. It really covers the entire state. Once we get to around 1 o'clock, it's still raining for you. There is a chance we could be dealing with heavier rainfall, though, right around 1 o'clock near the Annapolis area. Most of the heavy rainfall will, in fact, be further to the southern half of the state, and looks like the lighter rain totals will be further to the north. This is what one model is indicating, maybe 1/1600ths of an inch out over toward Parkton, and almost about 3/10 of an inch into Annapolis. Easton getting almost about ½ an inch of rainfall. I think, though, we could see some isolated amounts closer to 1 inch in precipitation, especially for the southern half of the area, like anywhere from Anne Arundel County, pushing further out over to the south. 7-day forecast for you showing you on Saturday 67 degrees. Once we get to Sunday, though, hard to warm up with all the clouds and rain in place, only going for 58. Monday, though, much warmer. We see a little bit more sunshine. Temperatures go above average to 73. On Tuesday, another strong cold front comes down. This one yet again bringing a soggy round of rainfall coming to our region. Maybe another inch of precipitation. Temperatures in about 69. We do need the rain for the year. We're in a deficit deficit of almost 5 inches. Let's look at your 7-day forecast. Jamie, over to you.
All right, Sabrina, thank you. Click with us online at WMAR2news.com for updates on top stories and breaking news. Also for news and weather while you're out there on the go, download the WMAR2 app in the App Store. You can watch live radar and get breaking news sent right to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Jamie Costello.
This WMAR2 News Update is sponsored by Jones Junction.